You can't hide from me, enemy. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back with the final bonus video for Sonic Adventure 2. So, we got quite a bit left to go over, so let's go and get into it. So, first off, I'm going to be showing off the remaining upgrades that I didn't get on the during the actual Let's Play. Like, up there's a hidden enemy, and and that opens an area back here, and we got something here, which is laser blaster. So here, which basically what that does is I'll show it in the next mission that we go as Tails here, because I'll be able to show it off there when we're trying to get the next upgrade with him. So I'll just be getting upgrades with every character that we didn't get yet. Yeah, like, we don't need to get any upgrades for Shadow, because we already got them all during the actual game. So, the last Tails upgrade we need to get is in Hidden Base. He's in Mystic Melody, and just get this out of the way now. Every single character gets Mystic Melody at a certain point in a certain mission here. And so, basically how it works is, now the laser turns blue instead of yellow, and the missile, if you look closely, it has like this explosion effect on it, which the missile scatters and takes out multiple targets at a time. Like, I don't know if we'd be able to show it off here, because you can't really show it off on the dynamite there. But it does work for the most part. But it doesn't have like a huge range and such, but it's kind of cool for what it can do, and yeah, it also is cool that they even changed the color of the light of the beam that shoots out, because before it was yellow, now it's blue, but it gives like a yellow explosion, and so that's what that is. And yeah, I think I said this before, but in a previous video, but I can't remember if I did or not. Yeah, so some of these upgrades require you to get upgrades to get to them. Because, like, for example, like the two upgrades that I'm getting with Tails, like the laser blaster upgrade, and this next upgrade I'm about to get needs the upgrade that can destroy the steel containers to get to. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get it. And I want to check something with you. Okay, I just wanted to see what Tails said there. If you didn't get the Mystic Melody. But since now that I got Mystic Melody, say something different once you use it a second time in a row. But yeah, that and such. So now we can exit the stage, and luckily we keep the upgrade, so we're all good now. And yeah, so I guess next. Yeah, never mind. We'll do Knuckles next. So first upgrade that for Knuckles we need to get is in Wild Canyon, and it requires the Shovel Claw to get it. It's like once you finish Pumpkin Hill, you can just easily go back to Wild Canyon and get the upgrade. I think it's in this direction, if I remember. Yeah, I think it is. So just dig up into this symbol here, and you drop down, and here it is. And how does this place look familiar, Knuckles? I don't get it. But yeah, that's the Mystic Melody upgrade. And when he says it, and when you do it a second time, he'll say, yeah, I think it's finished. And yeah, most of the time this is what Mystic Melody would do, is just open a portal somewhere. Like here it opens a portal back to the start of the level. But anyway. Yeah, but that's kind of cool. It's kind of nice that the portal always will stay open, and so that's good. Kind of cool. When the last one of Knuckles' upgrades is in Meteor Herd, this one we actually could have gotten, but I chose not to get it because I don't know, I just felt like it was a little bit too much for Knuckles. And the craziest thing is that you can actually 100% get all A-rings in Knuckles' stages without using it. Which is kind of crazy. So basically you punch that rock there into this area, and punch this, and then that thing opens up. So it requires you having the hammer gloves upgrade. We got in Death Chamber where to get in here. You know, we can fall down to the bottom and not die. Did not mean to jump right into it. I wanted to see what it looked like spinning around, but anyway, we got the sunglasses. Now we can see things that we couldn't see before. So just press Y, I think, 4 times. So then, boom, the stuff here is now that we couldn't see before is now there. And to take them off, you have to jump to get them off. Yeah, you can kind of see why I decided not to get this upgrade, because I just looked a little ridiculous. Just with these, it started to make Knuckles look a little bit too ridiculous with all this gear on him. Like, the hammer arms are a bit too much. Starting with like the hammer arms, that's when it starts getting a tiny bit ridiculous, but not enough for me to be complaining about too much about it. But with the sunglasses on him now, that's when it just starts getting that's a little too ridiculous. So that's kind of why I never really bothered to get him during the Let's Play here. But when I figured out that you could 100% get all A-ranks and Knuckles to stay ages without them, then I was like, haha, that thing's useless. Because like, you can miss a few of these upgrades and you can miss a few upgrades and still 100% the game or get all the emblems. So it's not like all of them are required. Like the one we were getting for Sonic now, which is the only one that we've missed with Sonic, it is completely optional. You don't need it. Like that laser blaster upgrade that we got with Tails, you don't need it. It's completely optional. So there's definitely a few upgrades there. There's at least I think one upgrade for each character that is optional. But the Ancient Light is also optional as well. So with Sonic and Shadow, you get like two upgrades that you can that are optional. But for all the other characters, you think you get at least one as optional, 200% the game, unless actually maybe with Rouge you don't get one that is optional. I think you're actually forced to collect all of them for Rouge. Yeah, I think you are. Because you will need them in pretty much any to complete the game and get all A ranks. Especially you need the one of them for a challenge mission, which I'll probably show what it is, what it's for and such for when we get that upgrade with Rouge. But yeah, the upgrade is not too far for Sonic. We need to get it's not too far away, and so we're pretty much like right at it. And oh man, you can easily in the Xbox version of this, you can easily spin dash down the building and you go like ridiculously fast. It's kind of crazy. And so this one I think requires 2 upgrades to get it, because you need the bounce bracelet as well as the flame ring there. And what is that? Magic gloves. It doesn't really change the Sonic's gloves, it just attaches 3 yellow things on top of the bounce bracelet. But yeah, I probably should have kept that enemy there, but oh wow, never mind, I'll do it up ahead right here. So what it does is press Y and then boom, and now it turns any robot into a small enemy ball here that can just spin around with you. And then you can just throw it away into nothing. It's pretty useless, but the only time I really would ever use it is in that point in the cannon's core with Sonic where that enemy is above a bottomless pit. That's really the only point where I would really use it. So, but yeah, other than that, I would find it pretty much useless. So now we're getting Eggman's upgrades, which there's only 2 of them that we've missed. And yeah, same goat with Rouge. We've only missed 2 with Rouge. This upgrade that we need to get requires you to getting the upgrade for the steel containers. Here's once again. And so And what's nice is that since we have the jet engine upgrades, that we can actually skip the whole elevator shaft here and just fall down, and just hover down. But you don't want to just fall down completely, otherwise you'll miss the door, or because then you'll fall into the bottomless pit and you will die. Yeah, you just need steel containers. They here, and you got the laser blaster for Eggman. And then what this does is pretty much the same as Tails', except the blaster is now changed to green instead of blue, and it actually gives off a greenish explosion for whenever it does that. If you look closely, so like if we look again here, you can kind of see that it kind of fades a little bit to yellow and a little there as well, but anyway, we just need to go into Sand Ocean to get Eggman's last upgrade, which is Mystic Melody. And luckily this one's like right at the beginning. And so what you have to do is, instead of going straight, go to the left. And you can see it right from here. And that gun bot there can who drops bombs there can kind of mess with you up here sometimes. And, okay, it just says it's just a piece of junk. And now we got the Mystic Melody, and can you use it on this? So it opens a portal, but well. And if we play it again, maybe finish. And if you want to doing what Sonic and Shadow would say since we got the Mystic Melody upgrades, and oh look at that, we're pretty much almost at the end of the level. What Sonic would say is, I showed this off. I know I showed Sonic's off at the beginning of the first episode of Let's Play, when we first came across it, and he would say it looks like some old ruins. And when he uses Mystic Melody on the thing a second time after we got the upgrade, he'll say nothing's happening. And Shadow will say, if he doesn't have the upgrade, he'll say, no thanks. And when he uses it a second time, he'll say, I think it's a waste of time. But yeah, it's kind of cool that you get unique lines and such for each character, whether they have the Mystic Melody upgrade or not. But yeah, the reason I just chose to finish the level, I didn't quit out a level, because it just took us like practically at the end where you could beat it in under 2 minutes. But the problem with that is you'll get an E rank from it, even though you didn't die. More like the Aquid would have been, that was too fast. But yeah, that's the last of the Eggman upgrades. All we need that's left is the upgrades for Rouge, which we're gonna need to go to Driver Goop to get the one upgrade here first, because otherwise we won't be able to get the one in the other one. So I don't think I needed to do that, but as we're going through this, I can talk about some beta stuff of the game that was changed. Like, for one, the climbing sound effects when you were climbing up walls was changed. Was much different in the beta version or the trial version. Like, instead of it sounding like this, before it used to sound like how you would walk on sand in Minecraft. Let's see. Okay, no, but it's not here. I don't quite remember. Wait on, I think I remember where it's at now. You have to go here. There it is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but it looks like a spot where you could bury treasure. Anyway, got the Mystic Melody, and that's the last time we'll be getting the Mystic Melody. Yeah, that's all it does. Opens a portal to go through. And yeah, where I was going up there was the spot where you're supposed to find the lost Chao. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway. Wait. Now, so last one we need to get is in Security Hall. When the reason needed the Mystic Melody upgrade is, we'll see it once we get to it. Nah, I don't think I will get the Chaos Emerald. Ironically, this is where the first one is. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. Well, I guess the game just didn't want me to get it, but I just kept missing for some reason. Well, it doesn't really matter. Because, that's how. Because you just need the Mystic Melody, go get across these platforms, and actually, I think you could just fly right in there. I could be wrong. But I could have sworn I remember seeing a way how you could get in there without the Mystic Melody. But I could be wrong. Anyway, you just break those out and got the treasure skull. Oh, so what this does is, it's the same as the sunglasses for Knuckles. You just bring it down and like that, and boom, now you can see objects that you couldn't see before. Oh, and yeah, what's interesting about it in the cutscenes and such, that real green part right there on it won't appear during the cutscenes. Which is interesting. I don't know why, but I don't really mind. But anyway, the reason you have I want to show one example why you're gonna need this upgrade to get all A-rings in Rouge's missions. Like here, the spring wasn't here before, and it takes you up here, and the Lost Chow would be up here. So and you can't climb the walls. And I guess one more secret I could show here is we dig at least fans here. You drill down. I can do this. There we go. You can fly underneath the map, and you can just choose to die. Alright, but anyway, that's the last of the upgrades that we got. And let me switch over to my master save file. So it's on the slot B. Because I have multiple of these unlocked. So there we go. Let me also check a couple other things in the options here, because I said I was gonna do that before I would do this. Okay, this is alright, because like you can change the things during your options. Like this is the default options here. Here, like we have the shadow. We get Rouge, and you get pretty much all playable characters that from the start. You get all playable characters that you would get. Yeah, all playable characters from the start, and you wouldn't have these two here, like Secretary here. Like how you unlock this one's interesting. You go into the options menu, rotate the control stick a few times, and then you unlock. It's interesting, but okay. This one you have to buy from the black market in the Chow School. Oh, so there's that, and the only two I'm missing is the Amy thing and Maria thing. But yeah, I couldn't get those to appear for some reason. Plus, I don't have the money for Maria's theme. Well, I almost have the money for Amy's theme, but I spent some of it on the Chow going stuff. But anyway, so as we're going through this, I want to stay on this title screen for a bit, just mention some beta stuff that happened, and also there's one thing in here that I don't think a lot of people would know about, but I want to show it off here real quick here. But as we're going through this, I'll talk about a little bit more of the beta stuff. And funny that I mentioned the Chow School, because originally the Chow kindergarten was supposed to have a playground. Which honestly would have been cool if they added that in. And funny enough, in the PC version, it shows like a full-on screenshot of a fully rendered playground. Which I think that would have been pretty cool if they added that, and you could just walk around in there and such. And a couple other things about the Chow Kindergarten was that I think originally it was going to be online and such. So that. was somehow scrapped, and there was even some unused voice clips of Omochao saying that if you want to visit Chao Garden online, ask a grown-up parent to help you or something. I don't remember what the full dialogue was in that, but that is something, alright. A couple other interesting dialogue things that there was some unused dialogue that is in certain points here, like in that cutscene where where Rouge meets up with Shadow and Eggman in the space colony. Rouge, at the end of it, there would be a line saying, wait, is this it? Okay, no, not yet. There will be a line that's saying, Eggman would say, we may be partners, but that doesn't mean I trust you. I think that's how it goes. I don't remember. I haven't listened to the line yet. I probably should have listened to a few of the unused lines. Only because there's quite a few unused lines that haven't been used, and then another unique one would be during the credits, like after that point where Tails and Eggman are just talking. It would show some dialogue of Eggman leaving, and Tails would be like, where are you going? Next time we meet, all bets are off. Up in something about taking over the world or something. No backing down. Next time, and at the end, Tails would say, same here. There's even a couple more unused lines, like of the secretary, the president talking, and Rouge talking to them as well, saying, Mr. President, don't give up just yet. Sonic and his friends can still help us. Oh wait, here it comes.
Sonic Team.
Yeah, if you stay on that screen long enough, you can hear Ryan Drummond as Sonic saying, Sonic Team, there. That's why I stayed on that screen, so you could hear that. That's something that I don't think a lot of people would know about, and such, but anyway. There's a couple more beta things I want to talk about here, but anyway, I want to talk about, now I just want to talk about Omochao, so we're going to go into Omochao, pick up Omochao and City Escape here because I can, and before I continue on with the beta stuff, one thing I want to mention is that about 2 years ago, I did a video on me clearing the hard mode, the hard version of the stage, and getting an A rank on it. There was no commentary in it, but I did it like over 2 years ago. I don't know. I did it. I was just kind of bored, but before I did this let's play here, I put it in my random stuff playlist. But since then, I removed it and put it in this playlist here. And now here's Omochao. So he'll help you more. Like, what's funny is that what you can do is, I failed at it. You can bounce into Omochao and he'll stop him. And you can also pick him up. Then see if we can get some lines from him. That's my favorite Omochao line. What are you doing? Why don't you get yourself a teddy bear? He said it, or she said it again. I can't believe it. And you can do that as well. Throw it into enemies. And funny enough, one of Omochao's lines, if you hold him, will say, "I'm not a weapon to throw at enemies, you know." And if you pick him up too early, or her up too early, you can. You won't. You won't be able to. Yeah, the propeller won't show up, but I want to have the propeller on. There's also a couple other lines that you get from Omochao, that are kind of unique, that you don't know too much about. Like, if you cross a checkpoint while holding Omochao. Yeah, say something like, "Where are you taking me?" and such. There is one more line, a couple more parts I want to show with Omochao, like, a couple other lines that he'll say is that, help me. Well, and a couple other lines are, "If you don't stop it, I'll get mad. I'm going to tell my mom on you." And the other line he'll say is, "If you let me go, I'll tell you how many Omochao there are." It's quite interesting. There's quite a few good amount of lines there. That's not even all of them. That's a good chunk. It's at least some of the good ones. now pick you up again and take you for a ride. So, now, he did, almost did say some lines when I launched off the Springdale, but I wanted to always get it, just show, I wanted to show what happens when you just run down the building by holding him. and it's just starting to go kind of slow. And yeah, if you hold Omo Chow on a spring, it'll say some different unique lines. And actually, let me turn the volume up. What am I doing? Okay, come on, give me one more. Okay, another one that he would say is, "Wow, I'm flying." Ironically, that was it, too. But yeah, just shut up, Omo Chow, but... Okay. And you know what? Kamikaze! Okay. I don't know if it really was kamikaze or not, but anyway. I mean, that's Omo Chow's quite annoying. Annoying little about that no one really likes about. But it's just fun to play around with in this game because you can pick him up. Interrupt his own dialogue from an explosion or something, or gunfire, or from a bounce attack, which I tried to do but I failed. But anyway, I have just one last thing to show off here, and also, yeah, one thing I almost forgot to mention was that Sonic, one of the biggest changes they made to Sonic was his shoes, because in the trial of Sonic Adventure 2, he had his original shoes, but like shortly after that, Sonic Team signed a deal to have Sonic Rail soap shoes, which are actual shoes to grind on rails. Get a closer look at the shoes here. So it's obvious that the soap shoes were an afterthought, because Sonic did have his original shoes. He was in the demo. But yeah, for the most part, they do look pretty good. They kind of look like a hybrid of Sonic's normal shoe. No, wait. No, what am I saying? I'm getting this all wrong. Like, they are kind of similar to the Sonic movies shoes. Well, the Sonic movie shoes are kind of like a hybrid between Sonic's normal shoes and his soap shoes. I don't know, maybe that's probably just me, but I don't know, I always get that. Like, and a couple other things I want to mention, like, Shadow was originally going to be named, like, Taritos or something, but then they eventually changed it to Shadow, which was a better choice, and Rouge was originally going to be named Nails, for some, I don't know why, but, okay, it was interesting, but yeah, those are pretty much all the beta stuff I want to talk about. If you want to hear more about some of the more beta stuff, I'll put a video to the beta of Sonic Adventure 2 in the description below. But anyway, last thing I have left to show off here is once you get all 180 emblems, you unlock one final bonus level, which is this question mark. What is it? Let's find out. Green Hill? What? Yeah, for not only all the extra cars you unlock in the multiplayer and all the extra costumes and such, you also, for getting all 180 emblems, you get Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1, which it's actually a full-on 3D rendition of it, which is pretty cool. Oh, and if you compare the layout of this from the the original Sega Genesis version, you can see that the layout's pretty near identical. So even despite the fact that the map turns and such, but it's actually pretty cool. Part of me kind of wishes they wants them to recreate all of Sonic 1 in 3D. Because just haven't played like a Sonic Adventure 2 here, but haven't played in 3D. I would love to see that so much. Jen, the disappointing thing about this is that it's only Act 1. It's not Act 2 and 3. It would have been cool if they made it to where you just do all 3 acts and it ends up the gold ring would appear at the boss and you don't actually fight the boss. But for what it's worth, I think it's still kind of cool in the end for what you get. And some reason when you load up the results there, the sound's different and not this typical sound. But I got a C rank. Let's end this off on an A rank. I'll show you how to get an A rank in this end. And yeah, it's probably one of my favorite rendition of the Green Hill music throughout in the entire series and stuff. I don't know why. There's just something about it that just has a nice charm to it. That is pretty cool. Cool and such. And to keep to getting an A rank is you have to constantly grab invincibility boxes. Like there's 2 located that I know of, located throughout the entire map, and the reason what you want to grab these is because so you can die. No. The reason you want to grab them is that I haven't mentioned this yet, but whenever you get an invincibility invincibility, it actually doubles your score. Or so like those rings, I think they would normally give me 10 points, but now they give me 20. Yeah, like those enemy Bagnicks there, they now give me 200 points instead of 100. So that's a nice touch. And yeah, definitely think this is the best rendition of the Green Hill music in the entire series. Even better than I don't know, Sonic Movie's version, even though you didn't really hear it that much, but oh well. But definitely the Sonic movie did have the best looking Green Hill in the entire series. Reason I don't know, because I just never pictured seeing Green Hill Zone in live action. And it just looks so beautiful. There. Who knows if they'll do more zones like that, recreate more zones like that in the Sonic movie too. Still can't believe that movie's almost just about less than 9 months away. Really, that's crazy. See, but yeah, there were also these recaps that were fully voice acted. These were in Adventure 1 as well, but unlike Adventure 1, they're all fully voice acted in them, which I'm not going to do a video on those because those would just take too long. And plus, I'll just link the videos of those down in the description below so you know what those are. So anyway, think of that, we got ourselves in, there we go, got an A rank. So that's cool. Cool that we finished it off strong, and you don't get anything special for getting an A rank on there. There's also no extra missions in there to where you don't get 100 rings or find the lost shell or time limit or a hard mode. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Sonic Adventure 2. I guess a couple of miscellaneous things I didn't mention, like the extras here, over here you got a little tutorial where you have Omochao narrating to you about the controls, the gameplays, and the Chao Garden. In the Xbox and PlayStation versions, they change this to where you have to completely differently for some reason. And emblem results, this is basically where you go to check all the emblems you got. Even though you can check them in the stage select. And funny enough, you can actually press A and it'll take you directly to that mission here. But it's basically a more watered down version of the stage select. But I think it selects you on the first mission of those. And I guess a couple other things to show them the options, can erase your 2-player battle file stuff, turn vibration on and off. You can change the speakers and such and the languages. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. We did it. That's pretty much all Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for you. Yeah, they definitely had a great time playing this and such. And I'm sort of lost for words really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you all next time for Halo 4. So I'll see you all next time for that, or when I do my next Sonic Let's Play, which is Sonic 06. But whichever comes first, it's gonna be Halo 4. It's coming first, but yeah, that'll be it. So I'll see you all next time.